Welcome to Interactive English, the Odyssey. I will tell you everything you need to know about this course in this short introduction video. But first, let me introduce myself so that you can know more about this guy who's gonna teach you in this course. My name is Danny, and I've been an English teacher for over 20 years. I've also worked as an educational technology consultant for about 10 years. I started English Plus podcast about 3 years ago, and I'm still the producer and the host of this podcast. I have also published more than 25 educational books and 5 fiction books to date. And finally, when I'm not teaching, I enjoy writing poetry and music. But that's enough about me, and now let's talk more about the course. What is Interactive English, the Odyssey? Well, the course will take you 8 weeks to finish, and it requires about 2 to 3 hours of study every week. In Interactive English, the Odyssey, we will learn English in context with practice quizzes and activities, optional assignments, and more. This English course is not going to focus on one area of the language. It's not only about grammar or vocabulary, it's about learning and practicing English in a context that you will relate to and that will help you remember what you have learned much more easily. You will improve your listening, reading, writing, vocabulary, and grammar in a holistic approach. I promise you the course is highly engaging because I made it my first goal in this course to keep you interested and engaged so that you can learn more. But all the engagement and fun you'll have in this course doesn't mean that I will not include quizzes and even a midterm and final to encourage you to take the course more seriously. But I know by now you might be thinking, when are you going to address the elephant in the room? When are you going to talk about the fact that this course is based on a game? On a game! Well, it is indeed based on a video game called Assassin's Creed: The Odyssey. And why not? Let me prove it to you. How can you tell if an English course is good or not? Is it because it contains a lot of grammar knowledge, or more than 300 new words to learn, or maybe because it uses some fancy technique with a fancy name that you and I might not understand at all, but we like the sound of it? Or maybe because it has a lot of videos. Well, I'm not saying these are bad things, but are these the things that really decide whether an English course is good or not? Not necessarily. And let me ask you another question. How many online courses have you completed out of the ones you've bought over the years? You might have bought these courses because there was a special offer, or it was Black Friday, or you got some exclusive coupons, or maybe it was the impulse of your New Year resolution. And all these are good reasons to buy a new course. But how many have you really completed to this day? So that brings me to the real question you should ask yourselves. What are the 2 things you need to learn English, or any other language for that matter, whether the course is online or not? You might have many ideas coming to mind now that have to do with focus and time management, and all these are important, of course. But the 2 essential things you need are engagement and consistency. If you are engaged in the course and you study consistently in any way you like, you can learn anything. Well, the engagement part is my job, and that's why I chose a video game to be the basis of the course, to keep it engaging and interesting. But make no mistake about that, there's going to be a lot to learn. So now for the moment of truth. Is this course really for you? Well, if you want to learn English and enjoy a great story while at it, this course is definitely for you. If you are tired of traditional English courses and you want to try something new, which I promise is going to be interesting and full of English learning, so this course is definitely for you. Now, an added bonus to these reasons is if you like Greek history and mythology, since the story of the game is set in ancient Greece at the time of the Peloponnesian War between Athens and Sparta. So if you are one of those people I just mentioned, this course is just for you. But let me tell you who this course is not for. It is not for absolute beginners. You need to know some English basics to be able to follow along in the course. The course is also not just a video series you watch and that's it. Not at all. There's going to be activities, assignments, worksheets, because my friends, I hate to hit you with the truth, but there are no shortcuts to learning a new language. You need to put consistent effort over time to master English, or any other language for that matter. So if you feel that this course might be interesting to you, let me show you quickly what we are going to learn in this course. In the first unit, we're going to meet our hero, Alexios, and follow him along in his life as a mercenary. At the end of this unit, we're going to have a history tour to learn more about the Battle of Thermopylae that we opened the course with. In the second unit, the plot thickens as Alexios goes after his father. At the end of the unit, we're going to learn more about the Oracle of Delphi. The third unit continues a journey that will take Alexios to Athens in search for his mother. And at the end, we will learn about the Acropolis. The fourth unit will lead Alexios in a path that may not end so well, and at the end, we will learn about the sanctuary of Asclepios. The fifth unit is the journey back home to Sparta, and at the end of it, we will talk about the ancient Olympic Games. And the last unit will feature the final showdown, and we will learn at the end a little more about the battles of Pylos and Amphipolis. So, are you interested yet? If you are, let me tell you how you should approach the course. Take the course slowly but steadily, so only one unit per week. And I actually have the units drip once per week because you might be tempted to watch all the videos at once and then come back to do the exercises and the assignments. That's not ideal at all. You will be learning a lot of things very fast, but you will forget them as fast as you have learned them. So take it slowly but steadily, and I promise you will make the most of this course. Another piece of advice for you is to do the optional assignments. I know they're optional, so you don't have to do them. But if you do, you will really take your learning to the next level, so don't skip those. Also, make sure to add the course to your regular schedule or calendar because remember, it's consistency that's going to help you learn anything you want, especially English. I will do my best to make the course as engaging as it gets, but it's your job to be as consistent as you can. And finally, make sure to finish the course before it expires because I will give you extra 4 weeks to review and prepare for the final exam. But after that, your access will expire, so make sure to finish the course before that time. And one more thing before I wrap this long introduction, don't hesitate to ask me anything you want. Just email me at danny@englishpluspodcast.com. It's your precious time we're talking about here. And if you are unsure about whether to invest it in this course or not, the least I can do is answer your questions to help you decide if this course is right for you or not. And of course, when you take the course, you can still ask me anything you want or even send me suggestions, error reports, or anything else you want. Finally, don't forget to listen to English Plus Podcast and keep the learning going, along with the rich learning opportunities you can find on my website, englishpluspodcast.com. That'll be all for this video. Thank you for your time. And finally, never stop learning with English Plus, and I'll see you in the course.